Hi folks, good afternoon from Donegal, Ireland. It's Jonathan here from WP Foodie School, and let's talk about getting subscribers for your food blog with the save to inbox method. And we're going to send our new subscribers to Convertkit. I'm going to show you in this tutorial. So this one is going to be one of the little bit more complex to explain because there's actually two different ways of doing it, I discovered, because with Convertkit we can actually restart a sequence. If we go into MailerLite, you will see here when enabled, subscribers can trigger the workflow once every 24 hours. So you can re-add people to the same automation, the same sequence, but you can only do it once every 24 hours. So we have to send our emails from WordPress then with an SMTP plugin, what I was shown there in the previous videos. And that's what I'm going to do for the first part with this Convertkit tutorial, to show you that, because and you can't actually, with MailChimp and with Flowdesk as well, you can't actually add people to the same sequence again and run them through it. What that basically means is if someone saves a recipe on the website and then they save another recipe a couple of minutes or an hour later, they can't go through the same sequence again. And I asked Flowdesk support about that, and they said with them it's to stop spammers. So maybe Convertkit have a way around that they can stop spammers, and they're allowing you to re-add people to a sequence. It's there, restart a sequence. I see that it was updated just recently, so it could be a recent addition. I suppose one of the drawbacks of not using the SMTP method and adding people straight to Convertkit from the forms on the website, one of the drawbacks is we have to build custom HTML templates. Is the only way of doing that, with custom fields. So like I won't be doing that in this tutorial, but it's there. Like, we have to use their HTML, their shortcode language called Liquid Plus. It's there, and you have to use all these curly brackets and shortcodes to display the email. That's the drawback. Like, you'll have to hire someone. If you're interested in getting it done, please get in touch with me. I'm available for that. I can do that for you. And you see, the thing is, it really depends on your blog goals, because if we do that method with the HTML templates, like I've been studying what Love and Lemons are doing here. I'll just close this MailerLite dashboard, and I was looking at their emails here, and you see, if you're selling products, you probably do want to hire someone to build this, because what they're doing is, with Love and Lemons, they have a book for sale there, and you see, here's the recipe I saved, okay? It's recipe delivered, you saved banana pancakes. We can build much nicer emails in Convertkit to send to people, this recipe email, than the confirmation in Fluent Forms. This is the recipe link that we get here, and it's quite basic, and we have a bit of personalization that I covered in the previous videos, and we have a link to the recipe. But you see here with Love and Lemons, they have like post categories here, so especially if you have special diets on your website, like they have a section here. If we go to the recipe index, it's here, and you see they have special diets, and that's what I'd be doing. Like, if you're a nutritionist, like if you're into the allergies and stuff, stuff like that, dairy free and all is there. What I would do is, I would actually have one of these pictures for each category and the link there, and I would actually, I'm surprised they're not doing it, but they're probably sending loads of different variations of emails. I'm not sure, but I'd imagine they are, and they're testing all that, and that's probably maybe that works best. But you see, with the I think I closed it there. With the link triggers, we can hide those, we can add those to that email that people receive. And if they click on salad recipes, we can add tags to those links. So we know then that they opened a certain category of recipe from the email. I'd imagine what they're doing here, like if you're into e-commerce, you could put products here. And if someone clicks on a specific product or like the cookbook here, okay, if I click on that, I nearly guarantee you that they're going to follow up with an email and give you a discount off the book. That's what they're doing there. That they're probably using the link triggers, but that's the explanation for that. But the drawback is, as I said there, you have to use the custom templates. You know, you can't use the normal visual builder. You'd have to figure it out yourself, or do a course, or hire someone to get to do that. So as I said, it's more complex, but you're getting better targeting and segmentation, you know. So like if you're just starting off, you're not going to be interested in that. But as the blog grows, like you know, that'll help you build more effective campaigns and get better e-commerce results. So I've discussed that there. So, and I said that we can restart the sequence. So I should place links to all these articles in the description under the video. So here's the thing now as well. We need the Fluent Forms plugin to collect subscribers' names and emails on the website. So it doesn't matter which method I said there with the SMTP plugin, sending mails from WordPress or sending them straight to Convertkit. You still need the pro version of Fluent Forms, because it is, I will show you now, Convertkit, and you see it's not available. I have to upgrade to Pro. So what you will have to do is, we'll go to plugins, and you can see here that Fluent Forms is active there. So you can get the free version of Fluent Forms on the WordPress repository, Fluent Forms. I have it installed already, but that doesn't matter. It should still come up, but it'll say it's active, yes. So that's how you find the free version, and you install it. Like you would press that button there, install, like that, and then activate it. And then we need to go to install plugin. Actually, it was there. Actually, you need to go through the purchase process. They actually have 30% off at the moment, folks, here. So you need to go over to the Fluent Forms website. You need to go to pricing, and there's no difference in features here. The only difference is the payment term is either annual, it'll renew annually, or it's lifetime. And the thing is, it varies there as well, how many sites that you can use your license on. It's 1, 5, or unlimited. And that's what I'm using, folks. I use this. I know these guys, they're in business years, and they're a huge big team of over 100 people. They're not a small little operation somewhere and they might disappear overnight. Absolutely the opposite. These guys are in business a good few years, and a huge team, and support is very good there as well, folks. If you have any issues, the guys are very good. So that's that. So you need to go through the purchase process, and you will then, the master company, or the main company behind all the sub brands for all the different plugins, is WP Manage Ninja. And here in the dashboard, you will download your pro version of the plugin from there, and you will get your license key to insert into it. That's how that's done. So go to downloads. There I have it. We need to, I had the same version. I had it installed already, but it's good to show you that anyway. That I forgot I had it there, but it wasn't activated, but that'll be the process you go through. You upload it there. So we need to connect our website now to Convertkit. So we need to go into Fluent Forms. We need to go to integrations. We need to, over here, we can search for Convertkit, enable it, and we need to go here now, and it's asking us for an API key and a secret key. So we need to go into our dashboard, and I think it's settings down at the bottom down here. You see there, affiliate link, API, and tracking options. And so your API key, we need to copy that. Go back here now. And we need to show the secret key like that. Go back here and save it. So that's it. So what we're going to do next is we're going to build a simple form and connect it, put it on our site and fill it out and send subscriber data to Convertkit. And what you would do then, you will have built an automation that's connected with that form, that they go into your welcome series. You know, so the thing is, oh yeah, I better explain this now. In our form, we'll be going to the confirmation messages as well, so that what you have to do is to send that simple, remember I said it's going to be a simple confirmation with the link to the recipe that they get, because it's not going to be the big fancy design and more complicated with tracking links. It's going to be the simple one that's sent by SMTP, isn't it? And it's there. So I've covered this on the channel, folks, that I've discussed from start to finish there, how to build your subscription forms from start to finish. And there's the video, the green one, about how to set up the SMTP plugin and send 300 emails a day for free. That's all free, that service there. That's by Brevo and everything. So I'll drop some links to that. So that's the route that the email is coming from. So you have the video there, how to build the forms, and I talk about that confirmation message that you're getting is there. And so in the shortcodes videos, well, you'll have to watch that, because I published that yesterday, and I tell you how to place the different forms in different places on your site is in that video. So we want to go over now, and we want to go to forms. We will add a new form. What I can actually do is we can actually just duplicate a form. Now call it Convertkit. We want to rename. We need to, I explain how to build forms and change the text at the top and all in that video there, the blue one, how to build your subscription forms with Fluent Forms. And I just briefly explain what this funny writing down here is, these hidden fields. So we need to go to settings and integrations now, and this confirmation setting, this is the message that someone gets on the website after submitting the form. We're going to see that now in testing in a second. And this is what I was saying about the email notifications. So that's the one we need to, because we duplicated the MailChimp form, so we want to get rid of that. It's nothing to do with this tutorial, and we need to configure integrations. Yeah, and you can see I have MailChimp is here. There's the Convertkit integration feed. I deleted the email notification by accident there. I thought I was down in the integrations, so I shouldn't have actually deleted that there. So I'll just show you actually, folks, that how that's done. You need to, and then email notifications. Oh yeah, this is the email that they get in their inbox. Sure, it's there in the other video, folks, actually, that how to build that instead of doing it now. So I'm just trying to think now that here's your recipe, and we can put in the first name there using the shortcode, and the message will be here. Here's your RDC. Here's your recipe. So that's the message they get to the inbox there, folks. That, and I explained how it's built in that other video. So that's all that is. I just need to put in something there. So it's the integration that we need. So need to enable this, and we need to go on the green cog here, and now we'll just call it recipe club. And the next part here, Convertkit form, we have here, those are the different forms that I've built in Convertkit. So that's what you would do when we go back here. We have our forms. You can see I have several different forms there. And you see when the subscribers details, that's probably the confusing part. You still have to create a form in Convertkit, okay? But you don't actually place it on the website, okay? So like we would go, show that here, and I'll actually now recipe club, and we will actually see there's only an email address here, so we want to get a first name as well. We will, where is that now? Oh, it's there. That's it, I think, isn't it? And we need to save that, and we actually, just for the tutorial, auto confirm new subscribers. So by law you're not allowed to do that, but I'm just doing it for the tutorial here. There's a warning there about it, why you should not auto confirm subscribers. And so we want to save that now. So our form is there, so we don't actually copy any code here to embed it on the site, because we're building our form here. And I'll actually just close that and refresh the page. And it'll be here. See, the new one is at the bottom, the form. So what we need to do now, email address is okay. The first name is there. And I have custom fields set up in Convertkit for building those HTML templates. So when you see that there, just ignore that that's there. I'm not going to get into the custom fields here. I want to keep it fairly simple. So when somebody fills out the form as well, you might want to put a tag, say that we have a baking section. I wonder what tags I have here. So recipe box. So something like that. So I'll leave the tagging up to you. So you want to save the form then. And you see, just to explain it again, so when somebody fills out the form, the email that they receive is coming from our WordPress website. It's the email notification, and here's your recipe. And you see, send to, select a field. It's the email address that they fill out on the form that they get. So that's the journey. That's where that email is coming from. If you were sending the emails directly from Convertkit, when they save a recipe, like the really nice one there from Love and Lemons, you wouldn't actually set this up. There'd be no need for it. You wouldn't need either the SMTP plugin and the Brevo service on the website. If you have a contact form on your website, it's more than likely that you already have an SMTP service set up, or you should if you're using a contact form, because if it's not, you're sending mail from the server itself, and you shouldn't be doing that. It's not reliable is the reason for it. So you want your email as reliable as possible. So that's it. That's the integration and the emails explained. Just to copy our form there, and I'm just going to put it into one page, because in the shortcode video there, I go into all the detail of installing the free headers and footers plugin to put the shortcode in all the same recipes at the same time. You don't have to go into each individual post one by one and place the forms. That plugin will actually put it into all the recipe posts in a couple of minutes, literally. So here we are, Convertkit test. Just very quickly put this form in. Convertkit there. Oh, why is that? Need to maybe put a container first. I'm using if you're wondering where that container came from, I'm using the Gutenberg page builder Spectra, and that's made by the same people there that released the Astra WordPress team, the best-selling team in the world. They're another huge team of well over 100 people all over the world as well. So if you're interested in looking at that Gutenberg page builder, we want to put in our form. There we go. You can see that's a bit wide, like so. What I would do is probably put a 3-column container there instead of one. I didn't think of that, but it doesn't matter. You know, it's the technical side, not the aesthetics that I'm worried about. So we will just do a test now. So John Donegal at Google testing.com. Oh, sugar. Yeah, you see, I'm just wondering there that, yeah, you see, normally the problem is that I can't use my normal email address because it's already in Convertkit, and it won't add me again, so it'll look like it didn't work. So I'll just use a make-up email address, but it means I won't receive that confirmation email. Normally I've been using my Fishing in Ireland email address there. So, and we'll go save the inbox, and you see in the confirmation message there, so we've a great opportunity there. Like you could put in, I have personalization, whatever name that they enter in the form is there in the confirmation message. You don't have to show the confirmation message, of course, you know, but it's a nice touch, like, and we can wish them happy culinary adventures. That's coming from in the settings. Yeah, that's there. That's what I got mixed up with, was the email notification and the confirmation settings. So that's where that's coming from. There it is. So we have some nice branding there. Our logo, again, another touch point to endorse, build up familiarity with your brand. And that's the message there. And so there's a short code there for first name like that. So, so in that video, folks, that I've mentioned a couple of times there, that in the blue one, I go through all those little funny little curly brackets, all those short codes. I go through really slow from start to finish in that video there, how to build the subscription forms with Fluent Forms. So I just wanted to tell you guys where's that, and I explain about the short codes as well that we need in the email notification that the person receives. You see, I just put in, here's your recipe, but the way that works is, there it is. The name of the post is there that they get, and then it's there, post title, and then the next one is URL of post. That's the, oh sugar, that overwrote it. But the next one is the URL of post, and that sends them the link. That's how that works, like, just if you haven't seen the other video. So what did I call myself? I called myself something really funny. Awesome Brian. So they will receive the email instantly there with the Brevo service from your WordPress website. And when we go over here, it'll take, sometimes it's instant, and other times it can take maybe a minute or something for somebody to show up here. Now, something weird happened there because I just tested it. The form is working, but that email address didn't show up because it was just a makey up email address, and they're able to detect that as spam. So it didn't show up, but the form but the form is reworking. I just tried it there now. Wait, we can see today's date is there. Just now, March the 10th, confirmed. I just used a proper email address, blogs4nontechies@gmail.com is what I did. So just be sure that to use a proper email address in your testing there. I'm just trying to think now that, actually, I'm just trying to think of a proper email address that I have. Oh no. What would it be? JoannaTN at or2spoon.com. Hopefully that'll work now. And so, yeah, just as we're waiting for that to show up, I want to show you quickly what's coming up in one of the next videos. We have a survey funnel here that we can set up with Fluent Forms as well. And when people are new subscribers, we can ask them to fill this out. They can set their preferences. I've been building this for a meal planner website. So what I'm getting at is, we can ask them, what day of the week do you plan to do a big shop? So it helps our marketing. They mightn't fill it out, of course, but we can send them occasional reminders if they don't fill out the survey. But it'd be great, like, to get this information, because we can segment our users better, and then we can put them into an automation funnel like this, where we have the data stored in our CRM, in our email marketing software, and we've tagged them with the day that they go shopping. So we can send them recipes the day before they go shopping. Because I know myself, I go shopping on Friday. People are sending me recipes there on Monday and Tuesday. And then when I'm getting the recipes later in the week, I've forgotten about the people that sent me the nice recipes at the start of the week. So your timing is much better, and the campaigns will be better. So that's coming up now. Go into subscribers. It was Jonathan at or2spoon. And folks, you can see it there. The only reason it failed the first time was because I was just using makey uppy email address. So that's there, the name that I used. Remember, if we go back and Oh, I call myself Ben, but the email address was Jonathan at Earth to Spoon. So I want to show you guys. Do you remember the form? The form was Recipe Club, and it's there. That's the form, and we got 2 subscribers. You can see it there. So you don't actually put the form on the website, but you link to it, and then you would be building your automation. And so it'd be a form entry that would trigger the automation into the welcome series, remember, because they got the recipe email from WordPress directly, which are mail SMTP plugin on the site. So folks, yeah, a little bit complex. So hope you really enjoyed that. Don't forget, please subscribe to the channel. Drop some comments, some feedback there. Always love hearing about stuff, how you're getting on. Drop some likes, comments, subscribe to the channel. And if you found this useful, you might use some of my affiliate links and buy me a coffee. Okay, good day, folks, from Donegal in Ireland.